Have you ever wondered how money has evolved alongside technology over centuries? Let's start at the beginning, with the barter system. Imagine a world without money, where goods and services were directly exchanged. You're a fisherman, and you want a new pot. You'd have to find a pot maker who needs fish. This situation is known as the double coincidence of wants, which was one of the major drawbacks of the barter system. The impracticality of this system was evident. It was time-consuming, inefficient, and posed significant limitations on trade. This led to the emergence of a common medium of exchange, commodity money. Items that were universally recognized for their value, such as gold, salt, and cattle, were used as a form of currency. This system acted as a solution to the problems posed by barter, providing a standard measure and store of value. The advent of commodity money was the first significant step towards the evolution of money. Moving from the barter system, how did we transition to coins, you might ask? Well, the journey wasn't as straightforward as you might think. The evolution of money has always been a product of human ingenuity and technological advancement, and the transition from commodities to coins was no exception. In the earliest days of human civilization, commodities like cattle, grains, and even precious stones served as a medium of exchange. These commodities had inherent value and were widely accepted, but they were not without their drawbacks. They were bulky, perishable, and their value often fluctuated wildly due to factors beyond human control. It was clear that a more durable, portable, and standardized form of money was needed. Enter shells, beads, and metals. As humans developed new technologies and techniques, they began to shape these materials into tokens or coins. Shells and beads were widely used in many societies, but it was metals, due to their durability and rarity, that really caught on. Ancient civilizations like the Lydians were among the first to use metal coins as money, around 700 years before the Common Era. But the real game changer was the technology of minting. This allowed governments to stamp their seals on these metal coins, guaranteeing their value and authenticity. The coins became a physical representation of a government's promise. This was a significant upgrade from the commodities used earlier. It standardized value, made transactions easier, and most importantly, it built trust. Coins were not just pieces of metal. They were a technological marvel of their time, a symbol of a society's progress and sophistication. They were compact, durable, and could be carried around easily. They were, in essence, the first pocket money. But as fantastic as coins were, they weren't the endgame. Coins were a significant advancement, but as societies grew, a more convenient form of money was needed. As we'll see in our next scene, the story of money didn't stop evolving with the advent of coins. It was only just beginning. How did we transition from heavy coins to the lightweight paper money we know today? Ponder on that, and you'll realize it was a journey of necessity, innovation, and trust. Imagine you're a merchant in the Middle Ages. You've just closed a lucrative deal, but the payment is in gold coins. That's a lot of weight to lug around, not to mention the risk of theft. You'd probably be thinking, there's got to be a better way. And indeed there was. Enter paper money, a solution that was as brilliant as it was practical. The idea was simple. Instead of carrying actual gold or silver, why not carry a piece of paper that represents that value? You could then exchange this paper for the actual gold or silver whenever needed. It was an idea that required the right technology and a good deal of trust. The technology part was addressed by the advent of writing and printing. The ability to write meant that the value of the paper money could be clearly stated, and the authenticity of the paper money could be verified. Printing, on the other hand, allowed for the mass production of these pieces of paper, making it feasible to circulate them widely. But technology alone wasn't enough. Paper money also required trust. People had to believe that the piece of paper they held was truly worth something. This trust was established and maintained by the issuing authorities, typically governments or banks, who promised to honor the value stated on the paper money. The advantages of paper money were clear. It was far more convenient and easier to transport than coins. It was also safer, as a lost piece of paper could be replaced, while lost coins were gone forever. Paper money was a significant leap forward in the evolution of money. It revolutionized transactions, making them faster, easier, and safer. But as we know, evolution doesn't stop. The world of money was about to take another giant leap, with technology once again leading the way. Paper money revolutionized transactions, but the next big leap was just around the corner. How did technology enable us to move money faster than ever before? Well, let's journey back to the 1800s, when the telegraph, a rather humble-looking device, revolutionized money transfer. The telegraph was a game changer, transforming financial transactions by enabling funds to move at a speed that was, at the time, unimaginable. You see, before the telegraph, transferring money was a long and laborious process. People had to physically carry money from one place to another, which was not only time-consuming but also risky due to potential theft or loss. But with the advent of the telegraph, money could now be sent over long distances. It was the precursor to electronic money transfer, laying the groundwork for our modern financial systems. As we moved into the mid-20th century, another significant innovation emerged: the credit card. These slim pieces of plastic transformed the landscape of financial transactions, providing a new level of convenience and security. The idea was simple, yet revolutionary. Instead of carrying around large amounts of cash, people could now use these cards to pay for goods and services. The development of electronic payment systems further streamlined this process. With the rise of computers, transactions could be processed at an unprecedented speed, making financial exchanges more efficient than ever. This digital network replaced manual verification processes, adding a layer of reliability that was previously unattainable. But it wasn't just about speed and convenience. These advancements also brought about a significant shift in our understanding and perception of money. Money was no longer just a tangible commodity. It had become a series of numbers on a screen, a digital entity that could be transferred at the click of a button. The digitalization of money brought unprecedented convenience, but the journey didn't stop there. As we'll see in the next scene, technology continued to push the boundaries, leading us into the age of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. So stay tuned as we delve into the next chapter of this fascinating journey, the age of cryptocurrencies. What does the future of money look like with the rise of cryptocurrencies? As we venture into the brave new world of digital finance, we find ourselves in the midst of a monetary revolution, spearheaded by cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies that use cryptography for security, making them incredibly hard to counterfeit. The most well-known of these, Bitcoin, emerged in 2009, introducing the world to a decentralized system of money. Contrary to traditional banking systems, cryptocurrencies operate on a technology known as blockchain. Picture a digital ledger where every transaction is recorded and linked to the one before it. This ledger isn't stored in a central location, but instead is distributed across a network of computers, known as nodes. This decentralization makes the system inherently resistant to fraud and interference. Now let's talk about security. Cryptocurrencies use complex mathematical algorithms to secure transactions. Every time a transaction is made, it's signed digitally, a process akin to using a secret password. The transaction is then broadcasted to the network where miners, individuals with high-powered computers, solve these complex algorithms to validate transactions. This process not only ensures the security of transactions, but also adds them to the blockchain, maintaining a transparent and tamper-proof record. This lack of a need for traditional intermediaries, such as banks or governments, is one of the most revolutionary aspects of cryptocurrencies. However, like any emerging technology, cryptocurrencies come with their own set of challenges. The lack of regulation, price volatility, and the potential for misuse are issues that need to be addressed as we move forward in this digital age. Yet, despite these challenges, the potential of cryptocurrencies is undeniable. They promise a future where transactions can be made swiftly and securely, without the need for a middleman. A future where financial power is redistributed, and the traditional boundaries of trade are reimagined. Cryptocurrencies represent a new frontier in the evolution of money, powered by the relentless march of technology. Let's take a moment to revisit the incredible journey of money. From its humble beginnings in barter systems, where goods were directly exchanged, we moved to a world of tangible commodities like gold and silver. These early stages saw the rise of accounting technology, enabling efficient recording and tracking of debts. As societies expanded, the need for a more practical form of money led to the birth of coins, and later, paper money. These changes were supported by technological leaps in minting, writing, and printing. The advent of the telegraph in the 1800s then revolutionized money transfer, setting the stage for the electronic payment systems and credit cards we know today. The digital age brought about a seismic shift in financial transactions with the rise of computers and digital networks. And now, we have cryptocurrencies, a decentralized approach secured by complex algorithms. The history of money is a testament to human ingenuity, a journey that continues to evolve with each technological breakthrough.